Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that.
Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Cruyff. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's been caught now, takes a shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Club America finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cruyff, Zanetti. Zanetti rises! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against. There they go, hunting again.
Cruyff. Zanetti. Zanetti goes on a charge down the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Gullit. Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's played through for him. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's lofted through here. He's got away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Araujo cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Now it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a little off target. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's tidy. Zola. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Araujo. And it's Vieira. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Zanetti. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. Dembele. Over to the left. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. And that is... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Señoras y señores, deseémosle todo lo mejor a los miembros de nuestro club de fans que están festejando su aniversario de casados.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Against the crossbar! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's in on goal, and he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Zola.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's going for goal! Now it's Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Oh, good ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cambio en el América. Número 15.
We have got changes
Número
here from
21.
both sides, in fact.
Entran.
He's not got that
Número
quite right.
17.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Club America get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Decent hit from there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Pelé, now it's Rafael Leao. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the
Great chance! He's scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio en el América. Número 22.
Club America
Número
making
20.
consecutive changes here.
Entran. Número
So the lead
9.
now is 2.
Número 8.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Yaya Toure picked out brilliantly. Vieira played in, climbs up big. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gattuso has a shot! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's been taken short. Big chance! In he goes again! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well timed, excellent interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gattuso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Koller has got himself a free kick. He gets big! And that's past the post. Pass somewhat off target. Gattuso. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. James. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, por favor, muevan todos los autos que estén estacionados alrededor del estadio.